The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Bears will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37 on first and 10 from there. The Ragin' Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Ragin' Cajuns are on the move here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity, this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looks to the sidelines, and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down. The Bears are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. An important 3rd down conversion. conversion coming here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Bears will line up here on 1st down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Bears. That's how you finish a play. Conference championship pressure, they just grind their way. Beautiful execution and that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle, but 1st down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Tries with the throw. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense
cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The 50-yard field goal miss sets up the offense around the 33. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception. He gave the offense the football at the 42.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The Raging Cajuns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. An important third down attempt for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The Bears will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Raging Cajuns line up with a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake of the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Pressure is coming. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And now the handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. QB keeper all the way. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Louisiana.
But this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And he will score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Now it's second down here. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Crucial third down play right here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Raging Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they will score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
What if they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. It could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Louisiana.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back.